I don't even know if you'll be able to hear the sound on this because it is so wet and windy. We're back in Wales for a weekend. Dan and I wanted to try out our big, like, heavy hiking bags. So we're going to do the West Highland Way, which is a 100-mile hike in October where you hike camp until you get to one end. But I've never done anything like that. Sorry if it gets super windy. I've never done anything like that, so I need to start we're doing a one-day hike, sleeping in a bothy, which is like a little shepherd's hut overnight, and then hiking back from my parents' house in Wales. And I brought the horses with me, and I really wanted to go for quite a long ride today, but it's been so windy that it would actually be quite dangerous to go up into the mountains, into the forestry. But the wind has died down a little bit, and it's raining still, and it is still quite windy, but I think it's good enough to go for a little ride. So I think I'll take you along. So welcome to a weekend in Wales. Feed made up for Wiz while Estrid and I go out. There they are. There are the soggy ponies. Hi guys. Are you soggy? Yeah. It's just the start of lambing season in Wales, so there's a lot of farm traffic out getting the sheep off the mountains. So we're not going to go where we thought we were going to go. So we're not going in the forestry because it's so windy. I wanted to go up the forestry and show you the lake and the mountain up above here. We're not going to go in the forestry, and I'm not going to go round the road route I thought I was going to do because I don't want to get in the way of all the farmers taking their sheep off the mountains ready for lambing. So get off people is coming. So we're just going to do a short route. There is a little bit of forestry on it. Back we go. Back. That's for you, Wizzle. Estrid, yours is here. She's like, where? Oh, it's horrid, isn't it? I bet you're not going to enjoy this. Oh, you're all wet in there already. Come on then, Estrid. So the farmers wouldn't actually mind if I was riding on the roads, but I just, it's not often that they're having to go up and down so much to pick up all the sheep. So I don't want to make their lives any harder than it already is. See, yours is here, Estrid. Ta-da! Look! There you go. I feel like the wind has picked up in the time it has taken to put a saddle and the quarter sheet on Estrid and her boots. She's just eating quietly now. She's stopped being quite so melodramatic. I am all ready. I've got my buff, I've got a merino headband, gloves are in my pocket, got lots of layers on. So yeah, this could be quite a interesting ride. Like, rain, fine, light winds, fine, but heavy winds are always make for an interesting ride. I think because horses are prey animals and they can't hear so well in the wind, so they're much jumpier. But hopefully we'll still have a nice time and not get too soaked. It's not raining at the moment, so fingers crossed. Long may that continue. So I'm just going to put Estrid's bridle up. She can finish the rest of her food when we get back. Put her bridle on and we'll get going. Let's go grab the bridle. Good girl. Oh, that was your fault. You did that. Come here. Don't bop your head. Okay? That was so silly. That was so silly. Oh, you're so soggy, Estrid. Watch your head, you silly pony. Good girl. Promise, Wales is beautiful when it's blue skies and sunny, but I only ever seem to come home when it's grey and raining. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, it's getting worse up the hill, Estrid. Good girl. Up you go. Well done. Good girl. Done. No, good girl. Oh, it's a long way down that. It looks like autumn down here, doesn't it? Rather than close to spring. Only in Wales would you get a big old hay bale just chilling next to a telephone box. It's still got a telephone in it. Wonder if it works. Huh. What are you looking at? We've been over so many bridges today, Estrid. Good girl. I'm so proud of you for not being a fair weather pony. You're so keen even though it's windy and it's wet, and I'm super pleased. Home sweet home! Estrid was so good. I'm so proud of her. I'm just going to let her finish her feed, warm up a little bit, and then I'll put her back in the field. And I'll see you all tomorrow for when Dan and I go on a hike. You're getting your nose in there. Well done. It is the morning after the day before, and I was expecting it to be quite cold and raining and windy, but it's actually really nice. Typical, the day where I don't have time to ride is a nice day. There are the ponies. Hi guys. Just get the bucket out of the field so I can feed them before we go on our bothy adventure. I will show you our big backpacks once I fed the ponies, and I'm so excited. I've never done anything like this before. Obviously I've camped in a tent in my life and I have hiked in my life, but I have never gone hiking with a tent. Joe, like all the stuff. I've never hiked with all the stuff you need for in the evening. And I've never done a multi-day hike, so I'm really excited. I know the mountains behind my parents' house very well because I have ridden on them and in them so often. So it's not somewhere new for me to go, but it is an exciting thing to do still. I've never stayed in the bothy up there. So yeah, let's feed the ponies and then we'll go on our little adventure. Yummy. Look at them. Patiently waiting. One happy munching pony. Two happy munching ponies. Still lots of haylage left. Right, see you guys tomorrow. The ponies are fed and we have our supplies. Look how big my bag is. It's 13 kilos. And I put some extra bits in. And I have got some hiking chaps. So I'm used to wearing boots and chaps, but these ones are for people that hike. I feel like an absolute goon.
Be thankful for it when the heather though.
I'm so excited. We went to the local butcher's and I have got lamb steaks and Dan has got steak for dinner on the fire, hopefully.
If I can make a fire.
If you can make a fire. Mum and Dad are actually going to take us up the mountain a bit so we don't have to do a really boring walk first, so we're actually going to go in a car for a little bit.
Try not to get lost. Off you go.
Bye.
Bye. And they were never seen again.
Mum and Dad have dropped us off.
Yeah. We're on our own now.
On our own now. First glimpse of the lakes and the dam. It's quite soggy up here.
What we can see is a walking backpack. It's like a backpack with legs sticking out. Look at it.
Well, it is essentially 25% of my body weight, this backpack.
Yeah. Maths.
No, more than that. I'm 59 kilos and this is 13. Can someone work out how much percentage this backpack is for me? Or I'll spend the next however many miles we have left trying to work it out. Maths is not my strong point. Are you excited to test out your new toy?
Absolutely. Need that.
Dan bought this. I grew up in these mountains, drinking out of these rivers, like straight out the rivers without ever getting sick, but Dan has bought a life straw that filters the water. Which I guess if there was like a dead sheep upstream or something then you'd be thankful for it, but...
Well, the reason being is because when I proposed to you, the night before I drank dodgy water, And then I was up all night throwing up
It's true.
before proposing to you.
That wasn't here though.
No, that was in Scotland, but it was awful.
It was awful. The water here is amazing. How happy?
Yeah, going alright, isn't it? Apparently a litre a minute, it says.
Yeah. We found a pony! Hello? Hi. Who are you? No. What a good adventure. Oh, you're so soft. Like, can I say hi to Dan? Want your butt scratched? Is that what you're doing? Tizzy does that. Oh, you've got great muscle tone. Goofy? Is that a good tree? Oh, you're so soft. Right. I'm just gonna get wet, I think.
Made it.
Made it. We made it to the forest.
Huh?
We made it to the forest.
We're going on that path.
It's getting soggy. Oh, I thought Dan was going to go through the puddle. Normally he does. I know, I've never seen so many trees upended than this year. It's like quite a big tree bulb, that. Tree bulb? Tree... What do they call it, this bottom bit of the root? Massive. Pretty flooded. There's the bothy. There's already smoke coming out the chimney, which means there are already people there. So we can only hope that there's still room at the inn. We've got a tent. We were hoping there wouldn't be anyone at all. Oh, that's quite deep. But never mind. It's a two-storey house, basically. Morning, Dan. So we slept in this bit. I was there. Dan was here, but he's already packed, putting his socks on. And then this bit is where you would normally be, but there were already people here. So there's a fire and 3 like double beds, table and chairs, lots of stuff, lots of places to hang stuff. But I had a good night's sleep. My back was a little bit achy, but I'd started off achy, so and my gear was all good apart from the hip belt on my bag. My hips are a little bit sore, but I think once it softens up a bit, it will be okay. But yeah, it was really good and it's super pretty outside. Day 2. Telephone box and the post box probably. Some British classics for you here. A red telephone box with no telephone in anymore. And a post box. You laughing at me?
Yeah.
There she is! Hey Wiz! Hey Estrid! Why are you attached to a fence? We're back!
Drover's path.
Yeah. Was it good? Another clip. Wiggle. Back, yes, back please. Back please. Ponies are fed. Humans have had a cup of tea. Ponies are now loaded up and we're going to do our 4-hour journey back to the Midlands. We did 32 kilometres of walking, like 9 kilometres of riding on Friday. I would have liked to have done more, but weather. So now we try and get the ponies safely back and plan our next adventure.